I wanted to share with you my cinnamon sugar bread, and this is done in my bread machine. I own a West Bend. The thing here comes with a measuring cup, and because I have to do liquid first, I'm gonna go ahead and add in 1 cup of milk. Here's my egg, and what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just mix that and beat that already. Okay. And then I'm just gonna add in my egg. And then the next thing we're gonna do is bread flour. And this is what the bread flour looks like. I just used Pillsbury's. And you need 3 cups of flour. I'm gonna level it so that way I'm not getting too much flour. Okay, so level, and you're gonna do 3 cups. You just need 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 1/4 teaspoons of cinnamon. And you're gonna do 2 teaspoons of yeast, and this is active dry yeast, or at least what my machine says to do, is put a little dip in there and then put your yeast in the center. And then that is it. All I'm gonna do is put this in my bread machine, and this makes 1.5 pounds of bread. Forgot to film adding the butter. But what you do is you put the butter in the corners, and it's 1/4 cup or 1/4 cup of softened butter or margarine, whichever you prefer to use. I have my pan in here, and what I'm gonna do is set this first on number 6, which is the sweet setting. If you don't have that, just use white. And then I'm gonna put it on the loaf size, which mine I said was 1.5. And then I like my crust to be light. What you're looking for is if you take, well, it's kneading and it sticks to your fingers. Like for me, that's a little too sticky. I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit of flour, but you want it to be moist and you want it to stick to your fingers. That's a little bit better. It's a little thicker. So I'm looking for a thicker consistency, not so thin. It took 3 hours, and this is why I love doing it in the machine, because I could just walk away, and now it's done. I'm gonna go ahead and let this cool down for about 10 minutes before I remove it from my bread pan. And then after that, we'll be able to have nice, yummy cinnamon bread for breakfast in the morning.